Hey there, welcome to this conscious channeling of energy today. We're doing ancestral and past life energy checkup for you. You can choose between pile 1 or pile 2 by following your own intuition. And all the cards have been shuffled, cleared, and meditated on before your arrival here, meaning I have no idea which cards I pulled for you, as it was a blind, intuitive process. If you want to see the process, just let me know. I'll post that as well. But in any case, here we go. We are first reading for group 1. If you've chosen this lovely, beautiful pink pink and white flower, a pink flower. Okay, here we go. So when I tune into your energy, it seems that you are in deep contemplation of on certain aspects of your life, and this might feel like you are lost in the source, meaning that you're lost in the energy of the mind, and you feel that you are being pulled left, right, and center by your own thoughts. So the first suggestion would be to allow yourself to look at these thoughts and decide which ones are true for you. You have the power inside of you to choose which thoughts you align with. Okay, so the next question that I asked Spirit is, what past life incarnation wants to come through today? And I pulled 3 cards for you. So this is what came out. We have mountain, drum, feels very native. Oh, yes, definitely native, peacekeeper. So you might be someone just like I am connected to a Native American lineage by blood, and you might feel drawn to Aztec and other North Native American, even Alaskan ancestral lineages. And this might be a confirmation if you've ever been into horse riding or living or being outdoors, and you have affinity for Native people. This is your confirmation. You might want to go to or love experiencing drum circles, and you have a deep sense or a deep connection to mountains and animals. So you might be feeling that certain situations in your life is wanting your attention, but here Spirit says that it is best to stand your ground and affirm your own divinity in a peaceful way. Oftentimes we want to go to war with people, places, and things, and even our own thoughts. But when we allow ourselves to take a step back and dream our journey into being, rather than being influenced by the outer world, we can express our soul rather than follow egoistic pursuits. Now, I don't believe that the ego is necessarily a bad thing. It's all about how you utilize each and every aspect that is you, so that you can embody more of who you truly are on a soul level. Okay, so next up, the question is what messages do you need to hear from this specific life that may assist you now. So, emotions are messengers. Read, understand, delete. Okay, so this ties into this, right? These are just messages that I wrote down that I received from my spirit guides to you. Basically, so thoughts and emotions fuel each other and go hand in hand, right? Thoughts and emotions contain messages and are messengers. So if you consciously focus on receiving the message, understanding the message from an intuitive level, then the next step is to delete and move on with your life. Otherwise, this state is taking you away from who you truly are on a soul level, right? The next message is listen and instruct the wind, which is very interesting because she's holding a peace pipe over here. And wind is a very powerful element, not to only connect to, but also to understand. So it's one thing to listen deeply to the wind by allowing yourself silence, by, if you can, allowing yourself to sit in quiet solitude in nature and truly listen to the wind, feel the sensation of wind brushing up against your skin, and then in return instruct the wind. So the wind and your thoughts are also connected, right? If you don't take charge of the wind element is going to take charge of you. You are the one that is instructing your thoughts, and you're the one that decide which is true for you. So choose wisely, right? You can assign meaning to anything, but if you connect to your soul, you can assign the most expansive, most intuitive meaning to everything. And you're always able to connect to your soul. It's very much part of your natural beingness here on earth. Next up, we're going to look at some ancestral messages that want to come through. So this might be from this lifetime or from other lifetimes. So what I mean by that is that ancestrally speaking, you have a bloodline of ancestors, and then you also have past lives and ancestors from past life lineages or linear life lineages, because you're a multi-dimensional being. Okay, so we have moon, high priest, elder, and medicine mother. So you have some powerful ancestors over here. So first of all, it could be wise for you to connect to the different moon cycles and be more discerning about how the moon influences your thoughts and emotions. You might find some correlation there. Instead of working against the natural tides and the energies and the elements of earth, work with her, work for her. When I say her, I mean the whole cosmos at large, because everything exists in a rhythmic pattern, not only outside of yourself, but also inside of yourself. So the moon is a reflection of your emotional experience here on earth, and understanding that the waves that are created inside of you, stemming from your own thoughts, always ebb and flow. So let go. once you've received the message that you need to. Then we look at the high priestess, okay? The high priest. So this is the masculine divine energy embodied. Here you can see that he is, I'll call this a scepter. He is showing it forward, and it gives me the feeling of leadership and devotion to one's own manifestations. So rather than focusing on the external world, when you go within, you're able to move and direct energy in the form of emotions and thoughts in an alchemical way so that you can actually manifest. So no energy is lost, no energy can be destroyed. It can only be alchemized, transformed, neutralized. And you can only do that when you silence your mind. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. So here, inner knowing comes from that place inside of you where only you and your divine spiritual source essence lives in communion with one another. And the more you spend time in this place of light, in your inner sanctuary, the more you allow yourself to naturally become more intuitive and more understanding and nurturing, not only to yourself, but the world around you. So here the card says move beyond ancestral patterns. So ancestors mostly have lived, because ancestors can also be cosmic lineages that haven't walked on earth if you're a starseed or a cosmic being. But let's focus on ancestral elders that have walked the earth, meaning they have embodied a human body during specific lifetimes or a lifetime on earth. These elders, and this might be your direct lineage, meaning mother, father, grandmother, grandfather, and so on, might have displayed certain patterns. So maybe ask yourself, what patterns do I see in my family? And how can I evolve beyond these patterns? The way to break the pattern is to go to the root of the pattern. Usually behavior is a display of some disorder or neglect or pain or hurt or suffering that is created from a place of either ego validity or a place of misperception, right? If you have the perception of source, of God force that resides within you, your natural feminine energy, then you are able to see these patterns for what they truly are. And God force energy that resides within you gives you omnipresence and omni-focus and vision, so that your interpretation of certain aspects of who you are and the things that you've experienced this lifetime evolves and alchemizes by your free will. Okay, and then lastly, let's look at other messages that want to come through. I pulled 3 cards for you over here. So, what are you growing? Who are you spending your time with? And how are you feeling? Maybe you've already maybe after this reading or during this reading, certain things have clicked for you, and you've realized that, there are certain aspects that you can let go of or reinterpret or ascend. And the only way that you can truly allow your own manifestations to grow and your own projects to exceed your own mind's limits is when you, just like this man over here, vibrate with the frequency of love light by opening your heart. So whatever is blocking your heart, if you heal your heart center, you're able to allow more harmonious relationships in your life. These relationships will then feel of a higher vibrational nature, and maybe even part of your own true soul family. So live from the inside out so that your projects can grow and come alive through your own energy. I hope you found this reading helpful. I love you, and I'll see you again when you tune in. Like and subscribe if you want to support this channel. Peace out. Oh, wait, no. This is peace. Peace out. I don't know. So group 2, if you've chosen this beautiful butterfly, you're in group 2, and this is your reading, and it will be confirmed if you know or are conscious of the fact that your energy, it looks like this at the moment. You might be worried or bogged down by certain situations in your life, but on the flip side, you might be waiting or wondering, when is the cycle going to end? Or the cycle might be ending for you soon. So these are usually worries and limitations that you feel have been placed on you and is keeping you awake at night. The way to move through something is to apply more conscious awareness to the situation. Otherwise, the cycle that you're trying to close out is most likely going to play off all over again. So you want to get yourself out of this energetic state and into this energetic state by doing what feels good to you. Okay, that might be treating your body to a great stretch session, or some exercise that always help, especially if you're empath and you might pick up some external energies. Doing some meditation or grounding, or just partaking and focusing on a hobby that you truly like to do. Okay, so what past life incarnation wants to come through today? Let's see. These cards are handpicked by me. I have no idea. Let's just put this to the side. I have no idea what cards Spirit picked for you. So it's like a lucky packet for me too, but it enhances the live channeling of the energies. So you're welcome. Meditated and cleansed just for you. Okay, so let's go. Oh my goodness, you are a total starseed. I could see here. So if these are your past lives, it definitely means that you are an animal totem, or you have been. So you're deeply connected to animals. The angelics, or even mermaids, lots of angel energy coming through. So when we say past life, it means that you have linear lives, right? Because you're a multidimensional being, not only on planet Earth, but also in other dimensions. And you are an Earth angel. You mostly, you've probably been connecting to angelic energies and elemental energies all your life. You've probably had a special friend that you talked to that no one else saw when you were growing up, or you spend a lot of time in nature. You probably see signs and symbols like feathers, and you are probably some type of healer, or you're interested in healing, or you're a healer now on Earth. Okay, so I don't know why, but it's coming through that you're connected to goddess energy over here, but primordial goddess energy. So you can look up energies like Astara and Tiamat, creational energies, and Sophia, right? That might resonate with you. Okay, so let's see over here. What messages do you need to hear from these lives that may assist you now? These are cards that I've written per instruction. I might create a deck later on. Okay, you release yourself from karma when you embody and align with divine higher self energy. Okay. Nighttime is filled with wonders. Tune in. Okay, so maybe instead of worrying and not being able to sleep at night, you can use that time to meditate or do breathing exercises. Just don't do like breath of fire and energy giving breath work. Do yin breath work, okay? Nighttime breath work, and then you can alchemize this energy into more potent energy. Maybe get a dream journal, or just a pen and a book that you can have next to your bed, and journal and write out your thoughts. This is a alchemical process in itself, just to write it out and to throw it away, right? So it leaves your system. Okay, dive into the secrets of spirituality. Be one with your source. This kind of ties into this picture for me right here. Be open to healing information, and it's all around. Also, group 1 resonated with this heart center healing, right? Okay, so this symbol, if you can see it over here, it's a very powerful symbol. If you ever wanted to look up the meaning of the symbol, and the serpents with the winged serpents, I believe that's a pine cone, if I remember correctly. Pine cones you can see in Rome. A lot of the serpent energy comes through with Egypt, and I think Greece as well. But anyway, this is the healing staff, and they still use it on like ambulances, like 911 and so on. So coming back. There are some powerful symbols or secrets that source energy want to convey to you. And if you're an angelic descendant, I firmly believe, and angel DNA. You're literally one of the chosen ones here on earth, and you have a lineage and a path in front of you that might look very different to your peers and to your family. And you have to trust the light and the medicine within your true own self-expansion, if that makes sense. And the only way you can do that is to spend time with source energy, with God, to be able to discern which energies are yours and which energies are not, making me believe that you're probably an empath as well. Okay, next we have ancestral messages that want to come through. Okay, so we have the seer. Ooh, the shapeshifter. This is very powerful, especially in the native tribes. And the Lord with it looks like an Ankh, but he looks more Celtic, right? Take charge of his authority. See beyond the current situation. Coming back to this. Time to see with divine eyes, right? Not the physical eyes, but the spiritual eyes. And shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Yeah, I'm feeling that you're on this precipice of becoming more of who you are. You might feel alone sometimes. You might feel like you're the outsider. But you have this immense power inside of you and immense gifts that want to come out, okay? If you want to, you could seek a mentor to give you some guidelines, either that, or you sit in meditation, and if you know how to channel, you can channel your own answers through. Channeling and mediumship is actually very, very common. A lot of people think it's woo-woo or it's dark or negative, but it's not. Okay, I'm here to say to you this straightforward. You are an angelic light on earth. You have to take care of your energy, and you're probably here to lead a lot of people. You have great leadership power. It doesn't matter what other people say about you, how they treat you. It's just a reflection of who they are. You are here to transform whatever is holding you back, right? From fully being this. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Okay? Your thoughts are most oftentimes not even your own. If they don't feel good when you think them, they are not yours. Okay? Last messages. Okay? Look at these two cards. They look the same. Oh, and this one links up with this one. Okay, so we talked about cycles, right? Cycles ending and beginning. So for you to jump, quantum leap into another timeline and end whatever cycle you're in, you need to transform the way you see yourself, and you have to let go of how other people perceive you. This is your time to expand your consciousness and to be angel light on earth. This doesn't mean that you're weak or frail or you give out your energy to anyone or anything. Have firm boundaries, but move forward with divine masculine energy coupled with sacred feminine energy from within. Okay, so if you've been wondering, should I start a spiritual business, or start talking about my beliefs on YouTube, or start that NGO, or do whatever healing practice or creative practice you want to do here on earth, maybe as a job or a career. This is your sign. This is your time. There's nothing wrong with you. You're different because you're not from this world. You're just experiencing this world. And once you realign your energy to see beyond this world, then you bring in the light, the power, and the energy that you truly are to transform this world by transforming yourself. Okay, so thank you so much for being here with me. I love you so much, and peace out. I'll see you next time. Like and subscribe if you want to. Like and subscribe if you want to. Okay, I love you. Bye.